Alright, let's take a look at what we got going on in here. Okay, yep, that's no good. We'll get rid of all of those. Yep, been flossing, that's good, that's good. Yep, we'll take that one. Oh, those are terrible. Why don't you cancel the rest of my appointments? It's new bike day. There's really nothing better than new bike day. I wanted to bring you guys along for the journey because the hype is really in the air on a day like this. So let's go pay a visit to our good friends at Patapsco Bicycles. Hopefully the bike fits on here. This is crazy.
What's up?
That was insane. Alright, we'll show them. Yeah, I know. I went over to the big S. Introducing my new S-Works Specialized Stumpjumper Evo S6. Try saying that 5 times fast. So, the big question. Why go from my Santa Cruz Hightower to this bike? Well, strap in. I'll break this down over the course of this video. At the end of the day, I'm still a one mountain bike man and need kind of a quiver killer. However, while the Hightower was great at this, I started to ride a little bit past its limits when it came to bike parks and rowdy downhill lines. The Stumpy Evo just seemed like the perfect fit as it bumps up the travel both front and back, and more importantly had adjustable geometry where I can slack it out to feel like an enduro bike for the big bike park days. Oh no! But then came my other issue. Everyone and their grandmother has a Stumpy Evo. Solution? Well, the 2023 S-Works build was on sale as they try to get rid of old inventory, and Patapsco Bicycles, as always, got it in for me as soon as I was ready to pull the trigger. So let's break down this bike a little bit. The S-Works frame is this beautiful raw carbon appearance using the Fact 11 carbon. Do I know what that means? Not really, but it's super freaking light. The whole bike comes in around 31 pounds. It comes with this really cool two-tone paint splatter for the rear half of the bike, which, fun fact, apparently you only get that paint splatter when you buy the full build. If you buy just the frame alone, you only get the two-tone. Being an S-Works build, everything that touches this bike is carbon and really high-end. It comes equipped with Revolve carbon rims in a mullet setup, that means 29 up front, 27.5 inches in the back. A 1-up carbon handlebar with the headset integration for a SWAT tool, which I know is nothing new, but it's been super handy setting up the bike already. This bike also does come with the SWAT box or the internal frame storage in the down tube. And we can't talk about this build and leave out the suspension components. Up front is the Fox Factory 36 fork with the Grip 2, and in the back is the Fox Factory X2 shock. Both of which I'm still learning how to dial in correctly since they have a million adjustments. The XX1 axis fully wireless drivetrain is coupled with the RockShox Reverb axis dropper, which means I will definitely forget to charge not 1 but 2 batteries. To the X01 cranks, I slapped on a pair of Crank Brothers Stamp 7s with a nice paint splatter colorway to keep the matchy alive. SRAM Code RSC brakes front and rear with 200mm rotors means great stopping power. Regardless of the popular opinion about Code brakes, I really do actually like them. Funny enough, buying a bike like this still comes up set up with inner tubes, so after my pedals the first thing I changed was getting it set up tubeless. And you guys know me, I like my bikes protected, so I took some time the first night and 3M vinyl wrapped any of the highly likely contact points. This is going to help with any rock chips or any other unfortunate flying debris, aka me crashing. A big change I also made was the adjustable geometry. From factory, it comes with a neutral 64.5 degree head tube angle, which I promptly changed to the slacker adjustment to make it -1 degree at 63.5. This will really help feel locked in on the steeps and increase stability. Yeah, baby! If you guys have been around the channel for a bit, you know the technical side of bikes is not my strong side. I can much better describe to you how the bike feels on trail rather than tell you what degree head tube is right for your grandmother. With that said, I went ahead and got out for a quick rip at my local spot to dial on the bike a bit and feel it out more. I think that's going to be pretty useful before I go yeeting myself off anything big.
The wireless shifting though, my goodness. That is some of the fastest shifting feedback ever. That's crazy.
While you guys watch my initial impressions on the bike, I really just want to express my gratitude for my local bike shop, which also happens to be the channel sponsor. If you're in the market for a new bike, the Tapsco bicycles will absolutely meet all of your needs, as they met mine with this absolute dream bike. I cannot recommend them enough. Road bikes, gravel bikes, mountain bikes, you name it. They'll get you out the door right.
All right, this is like one of our tight technical up and over. And okay, she feels still very maneuverable, even with the 63 degrees up front. And she goes the other way. Very nice. Okay, cool. Promising. One thing I noticed is my finger, I'll have to move my levers in because my finger keeps upshifting for me with how little bit of action is actually needed to trigger this lever. Big climb here. Just gonna skip through it real quick. I'll let you know my thoughts at the top because I climb this on a high tower way too often. All right, so initial impressions on the climb up. That was nice. I used a lot less effort, I think, all comparatively to the V2 high tower. Much lower effort. I don't know if I went up faster or not. I'll check my Strava after. Don't really care. I just want to make sure I'm not gassed to the top. That's my goal for climbing. So we'll start ripping a few downhills. It's my local trail. It's nothing too exciting, but I want to make sure we open it up a little bit. Small jump over here too. Height, downhill. Skirt. Brakes are not bed in yet, by the way. Here's my jump. Ah, nice. Cool. I mean, zippy, twitchy enough for the fact that it's kind of raked out a little bit. Oh, someone's built a rock crossing. Cool. All right, we'll open it up a little bit here. Yeah, don't feel a thing. All right, this is one of my favorite little parts right here. Yeah. Ew. She goes. Oh man, I can kind of feel that mullet back in now. Oh, the traction's unmatched. Wow. Please no hikers, because I don't have much braking power right now. Yeah, buddy. Oh. I rarely put any climbs in my videos, but if you guys want to see me suffer for the sake of a new bike, we'll suffer. This bike really does feel like it rewards you getting out of the saddle though, I'll tell you that. You get up and over it, and she points up quick. All right, I've got one more trail I truly want to hit to feel the downhill on this bike, and that's gonna be climbing up that road. So let's get up there. I just went up. like 6 gears. Just click, 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 click. No big old engagement thunk or anything. Oh, I don't have a front brake. All right, let's go over the roots. And these. Oh man, you can really push out. All right, some chunk. Cool. So much cushion, man. And I'm pretty sure I don't even have the suspension dialed in correctly yet. I cannot wait to get this thing out to the Frederick watershed and ride some steep tech. Previously, I felt so limited on the high tower, on the steeps. I mean, I'm sure part of that is rider skill. Just didn't seem slack enough to get me pointed really far down on the steeps without feeling like I was always really over the front. This, getting it down to 63 degrees, feels really good. Not that I've even pointed it downhill anything serious yet. Let's see how the tight switchbacks fare in this one. They're not super tight, but they're tight enough where my trail bike would have felt way better. Brakes would also feel better. Not gonna cheat the line. I know you guys see that inside line that people are cheating. Off the roots. Cool. View! Look at that view. Oh, that's pretty, man. All right, let's finish her out strong.
And that's going to do it for my first impressions of the 2023 S-Works Stumpjumper Evo. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and check out the other videos. I'm no bike reviewer, so my real first impressions are going to be on the next video where we open this bike up at Massanutten Bike Park. So here's a tiny sneak peek at what's to come. And as always, thanks for hopping on the bike with me, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah!
Yeah!
My freaking guy, dude. That's nuts.
All right, yeah. After we take out all of those teeth, we'll see you in 6 months. Keep it up, champ.